Hello my friends and welcome back to BexCE. It is episode 30 and we have much repairs to do. I also want to go to the store and buy that autocannon that we saw a while back. Now that I have a rifleman.
New weapon systems available.
Let's see.
New weapon systems available.
Let's buy these high-end PPCs as well. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, we took so much damage in the last mission, but it was really good fun. You know, this really goes to show how weak shield arm design, well, how weak arms are in mech design. And shield arm designs are not that great. Well, they can be great, but not when you're brawling. This was not, this was never a great mech anyway, let's be honest. Man, I am actually critically low on heat sinks. I'd almost be tempted to scrap it, the trebuchet. I just genuinely don't think it's a very good mech. Its hard points are garbage. And it's not got all of its weapons in one arm, it's actually got its weapons split between two arms. So it's not even a true shield arm design. Right, let's get the weapons back in. My Panther did good work in that last battle. Oh, I lost 2 jump jets on this side where I had a blowout. I really should just make this fully shield arm. Even though it looks horrendous. It's like really min-maxy and unlure, but probably wise to just do it like this. Of course, when you get a defense gyro in, you have to downgrade the SRM6 to an SRM4. Then you end up adding another heatsink, because you got nothing else to do with the spare heat, the spare ton. It's not necessarily a bad thing. The SRM4 variant with an extra heatsink does allow it to run the lasers and jump around for a bit longer, so it's not a bad design. But I don't have any defense gyros, they're quite limited, so... Okay, here we are. Rifleman. Seems to have some sort of spotty blue paint job. I wonder if you can actually change the paint job. Sweet, that's a bit better, right? Alright, let's get to work. This is pretty solid armor it's got here. 21 tons. It's actually quite a lot of weight going spare. It makes you wonder if this would be an excellent energy boat. If I could get my hands on some exchangers. 4 laser hard points, so you'd want, you know, big energy. As they say. It's all a conspiracy of big energy. Looking down on us little ballistic people. You would certainly get 4 large lasers in here. I was going to fit an autocannon, but I actually like the distribution for energy. This AC2 is actually a really solid pick. 40 damage. So let's say we go for the slightly lighter autocannons, which generates no heat. And then obviously we need an ammo can for them. In the leg, like the true min-maxers we are. It's honestly not bad damage, 75. Although, you know, they're heavy as hell, but... that would leave us enough weight for a PPC to be added to the mix. With no real heat costs to us. I know, I have an idea. So this gives us much more ammo. Let's not have unlure weapon placement, ammo placement. So, how much ammo in the can? Hunchback style. All the ammo in one section. Probably should be this section, to be fair. Okay, and that gives us more distributed firepower. 155, it's not bad. Of which 60 of it is this PPC. I would have to shed some armor to achieve this. Or the alternative is to actually run high energy medium lasers. Maybe something like this. Much more firepower, 220. but obviously firepower is only... heat sinking's not bad. And we'd only have to sink heat when... we'd only have to sink heat when using the medium lasers. We don't need to sink heat when we're using the autocannons. Their heat value is nothing. 6. Let's go for it. Let's just go with this. I like having the medium lasers. They give me a bit of slicing power at short, well, not short range, medium range slicing power that I might need. I like the idea of having the 2 different autocannons because they have, well, obviously they have different ranges, similar damage profiles, but also it just means that the ammo is never going to run out for the for either of them, really. I don't think it's worth dropping 2 medium lasers to upgrade this to an AC5. Unless I found like one of these. But even then, 15 damage for 2 tons? 15 damage for 2 tons, is that worth? Especially if you're getting rid of 2 lasers that potentially are another 60, 65 damage, 70 damage if they're plus 10. I'm quite happy with this.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
It ain't no Jaeger mech, but it'll do. Alright, let's have a look at this. I'm just going to stand this mech down because its hard points are just terrible and it has hardly any free space. It's hot trash. Okay, exterminator. Man, he does not get much free tonnage on full armor. Okay, it's not too bad. I mean, he's going to be fast brawl. There's just nothing else to do with him. 4 energy points and not very much tonnage. It's almost like an oversized, glorified panther. His melee strength is really high. Okay, so that's quite hot. That is quite hot. That leaves 3 tons. I like the idea of actually adding these flamers. They're a little bit heavier, but they don't generate any heat on their own. And this mech will definitely run hot. I have no desire to stick jump jets on it. It's already very fast. For a heavy. It's fast. Okay, I mean, it's not unreasonable, but it's not really packing much more firepower than a Panther. And you'd almost expect the Panther to be more durable, because it's a light, and it's so much harder to hit. But we'll see what we can get done with it. Heavy Skirmisher and Brawler is right. It just doesn't have the weight for long range. The long range game, in my opinion, it just doesn't really open up until you
I'll get it in the schedule.
You have the heavier heavies or the slower heavies and the assaults and such. Because long range weapons generally, especially energy ones, they're just very heavy. Alright, get all that in the schedule. Let's get a fight in here. Copyright violations. Oh, we can't allow copyright violations. Let's go. I don't care if it's against Steiner. It's important. Alright, let's bring out the fire starters. In fact, let's bring out the fight starter for fun. And a standard fire starter. They're kind of all the same. I think the K is the one that's awful. Yeah, very messy. Alright, boys, let's go. All my pilots are tired. No warning? I guess this weight level is considered okay. Finally got me a rifleman. And unironically put an AC2 in it. It pleases me. It pleases me to once again hear the rattle sound of pling 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 of death. I'll sell that stupid Phoenix Hawk. It's just it's a classic. It is a classic, but its hard points are bad and its free tonnage is worse.
Command interface initiated.
Let's go rescue the agent.
I'm your spaniel.
Affirmative.
Rolling.
So mean to
Okay,
leave him to his
let's go.
fate. Just seems really harsh.
Waiting for the shot.
I'm ready.
Waiting for tactical advantage.
Hey,
And I say, hey, yay, yay.
throttling up for what it's worth.
No, nobody there.
Waiting for orders. On the move. Full speed.
Oh, there they are.
Picked up a blip.
I am not going down there to fight them with all these boys up here.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Receiving you. Got it.
Like it.
Waiting for the right move.
Okay. So 2 lights, 3... Well, potentially 5 lights, actually. 2 tactical lights. And maybe 2 mediums.
What now? I'll try.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Okay. None of them have got sight on me yet.
Orders? Up high.
Okay, we got a brief glimpse at the enemy there. What is with the
Ready for
XCOM-like music right now? Seriously.
Got it, Commander.
Maneuvering. So, my strategy here is, if I went down there I would have gotten murdered. It's just obvious that that would happen because of the height. The height accuracy bonus would be absolutely nasty against my light team here. So while these boys are crawling up to try and catch me, and they got to go through all this forest to get me, I'm cutting around here, like this angle. And I'm going to take these 2 down, and maybe this guy as well. But these 2 primarily. And the idea is to clean them out while these guys are still stuck down here and aren't really able to do anything. And then, if I want to engage these guys straight up, because some of them are lights, probably, should be, some of them should be lights. You don't have to get behind lights to kill them. Just need accurate shooting. So then I can stand on top of this hill, this area, and shoot down on them, depending on how high up they've come to get me. If they've managed to get up to here, then I can loop around here again and just surround them. So that's the
Commander.
strategy. That is the tactic. Right now I'm luring these 2 forward, hoping that they will come through here and try and shoot me in the side.
Full speed, no target.
Which might lure them onto this. That's a miss. This one fell for the bait.
Flank.
Someone let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now.
This one should be
I'm
targetable.
here.
Yep. And he is. From up here. You've triggered my trap card!
Wait. Sure, why not?
Oh, he moved one from down there. That's fine. Oh, he's moving a couple down there. He thinks he has a shot, but he doesn't. That's the thing. On this one. That's why the AI didn't reserve. It thinks that one of my mechs is vulnerable, but it really
They're
isn't.
flanking.
Nice try.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay, it's hurting a little bit, but nothing major. Nothing that I didn't plan for.
I'm your spaniel.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
Round you go.
Light damage, Commander.
Crusader Commando, okay. I'm not worried about these guys down here yet. Although that boy is packing a lot of power.
I'm here. Standing by.
Okay, we are ready to engage.
Acknowledge.
Break that boy's back. Oh, it's an archer. That's not good. Oh well, whatever. We'll deal with it. Jesus, resistance is very heavy for 2.5 skulls, but okay.
Receiving you. Firing jump jet.
Precision strike, probably not gonna work. This pilot is not very good, but whatever, we'll try. Oof. Unfortunate.
What? No.
That's a surprisingly bad shot, considering that that's a light in the valley. With very, very, very little armor.
Moving to position. Engage.
Oh, he's not really in the valley, in the dip. He's actually
We have the secondary asset, Commander.
relatively high up.
I'm being flanked.
Oh, nice little try there.
I await your command.
Okay, so now the other Firestarter needs to sweep in.
Alright, I'm standing here.
Good to go.
Oh man, this is not maneuverable area. Okay, that's fine.
Commander? Moving to position.
There we go. I've got my back to the enemy, but back to this rock.
See how you like this.
Break that boy's back. How's that looking? Not good for him.
Getting the angle on me.
Ooh, there were some stray shots.
Standing by.
Okay, reserve. Oh, he turned around. Wow, we actually got a good hit there, but it was all in my leg.
Can't take much more of this.
That's actually not too bad.
Ready
Has
for
he
orders.
freed up room for me to get behind him with the Firestarter? Nope.
I live to serve.
Okay, it's not a bad position. This guy's had his go. Just re-angling so the archer can't just shoot me straight up in the back. 9 HP, he is dead.
Punching all the buttons. Farewell, sweet prince.
Maneuver. Terrain.
The secondary asset is under fire, Commander.
That's alright, my Wolverine is like the toughest mech that I own. And the only mech with a +2 defense gyro. In fact, the only mech with a defense gyro at the moment, so...
Hey,
What the enemy can give, the Wolverine can take. But I'd better shoot back, because there's a limit. Okay, we got the angle on the commando here. I'm just shooting at the front of the commando because it's a light, so...
you say so.
Oh, good hit.
But that hurts.
It's a light, no need for fancy maneuvering against the light. Okay, he maneuvered behind me,
I'm under heavy fire.
but the Wolverine is a brawler with very, very heavy armor, so
Orders?
even a rear engagement is not a big deal. I am going to hurt this archer next turn. Go, Firestar! Okay, I think the Stinger here is maneuvering to support the archer, but I am very shortly going to turn him into pancakes, so...
Standing by.
I think the archer is actually the biggest and most dangerous thing the enemy has, so... Oh, look at all this juicy terrain that I can use. I've got water, I've got forest. I'm going to take water.
Jumping.
Go, planet!
Locking in all weapons.
Oh man, that was really bad shooting.
I'm hit. Damage is light.
Man,
Receiving you.
goddamn LRM. Now look at this maneuver. See? See how clever this is? So if I change the angle here, it's about learning the maps. This is unwalkable forest. Unwalkable cliff. So I can actually force my Firestarter to move more and thus generate more tokens while still obtaining my short range shot. The only problem is this here, it makes more sense to go around this way, so I can't like hold down the control key and plan a route, which is a shame.
Aye, aye.
I hope you're all ready for death.
On.
Oh, get some!
That hit something good.
Taking some heavy damage.
Ah, you're fine. You're fine. Also, in a turn, you're like engaged in a very complicated terrain manipulation battle like this. It's also very important to consider that, you know, the heavier mechs are going further down the turn order, so if you focus one down, you then remove its turn from this turn, if you know what I mean. Like, if I was focusing on the commando's already had his go. But since I focus on the archer,
Ready for orders.
if I destroy him now, that's one less turn that he will get over the course of this battle, because he'll be dead before he gets his move. By the way, the fight starter has got a melee upgrade, so just like my classic design from the Four Lights campaign. So he could potentially actually kill the commando here by punching it. 85 melee damage.
Rolling.
No way the commando survives, especially when it's already taken some pretty bad damage. But I am here for a dead archer.
Got it, Commander.
Oh, he survived.
Scored a critical hit.
He survived, but he's got no weapons, so... Good luck to him. I also like how his morale is only unsettled,
Guys, you can cut it out now.
despite losing every weapon system. I would find that to be quite unsettling. I find that to be a little bit more than unsettling. 50%, man, I just cannot hit this boy. Okay, this will do.
Advancing, I guess.
Might as well kill the launchers for this shot.
This might hurt.
Ooh, nice hits. The archer doesn't know what to do because it's got no weapons. That's pretty funny. Okay, the stinger we can ignore. The trebuchet I'd like to deal with. I already hurt him somewhat. These two are stuck down here, so we can ignore them for now.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's get the K-type on the job here. $27 health. No need to use machine gun lasers here.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Target destroyed.
That's target.
You know, if you haven't learnt the maps, just take the time to. One of the easiest and best things that you can do is like a mech's eye view. Just lower the camera like right down and just have a look. I wish the camera was a bit more maneuverable for stuff like this, but anyway. You want to sort of get an idea of, you know, if I'm stood here, it sort of seems to me like this mech can still see over this feature. Over the cliff there. So, and you also want to think very carefully about where the enemy can maneuver to as well. As well as taking the high ground and creating a surround like this so that the AI has no idea which way to face. That's also a big thing. Give the computer no idea where to look. Ooh, nice hit.
That got past my armor.
This fire starter here has been repeatedly targeted in that leg.
No.
But you see, look, this commando has walked into this surround. So in order to do that, he has now exposed his backside to me. Not that I appear to have a very fantastic shot or anything.
I'm ready.
But I know what I can do.
Commander?
I can knock this guy's block off. And maneuvering here will twist the fire starter to face the right way. Or at least be less vulnerable. Get wrecked. Oh, he is dead.
That's a kill.
That's what you get. So these boys are aiming for this Wolverine as well because the secondary asset is in the Wolverine. But that's great because that's my toughest mech by a mile, so. Alright, we got a blackjack.
Hey.
Let's see if this boy takes his go. He did.
Light damage. Holding firm.
We didn't do anything very exciting with it.
I'm here.
So I've already damaged this guy in the back. It doesn't make much sense for me to try and
Copy.
start, you know, chiseling away at the front. 50% on the LRMs is actually not that bad. In fact, we can enhance it further.
Hope it's enough.
Oof. 10 HP. What a lucky boy.
I'm receiving you.
Hey, buddy.
Give him everything I've got.
Oh, nice kill. Not that he had much health. You can just see how terrain control has allowed me to just decimate. There's a far superior enemy force here. It's LOS control and maneuvering and just knowing the land.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Alright. 10 HP. Let's hope that one of my small lasers finds its way in there.
Firing all weapons.
And it did.
Next destroyed.
That leaves us with a Crusader and a Blackjack to deal with.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Blackjack is very soft, and the fact that he's on the low ground, I can probably just bombard him.
No. There. Okay.
Let's smack this guy around.
Commander.
Let's go. Side of the Blackjack. Get the weapons.
Confirmed.
A little bit unlucky there, but not a big deal. I could DFA it. That would be brutal. Shame that the water here is not a acceptable landing location for me.
Firing jump jet.
Let's go.
Confirmed. Oh, it's on now.
Okay, this guy's rear is exposed.
Orders?
Rear armor on this mech's actually pretty high.
Putting my weight into
Go!
it.
Yes, Commander.
I'm pretty sure that my Firestarter can handle this Blackjack. Hey, we got the arm.
Target's taking a critical hit.
There goes half his weapons.
I'm here.
So there are easier ways to kill this boy, but I'm just smacking him around, hoping that he'd eject, but actually it doesn't look like he wants to eject.
I'd rather use weapons, but...
Oh, it's a miss! 92%.
Ready for orders.
That was pretty bad.
On my way.
Oh well, not to worry, because this will probably take most of his weapons out.
Critical hit, Commander.
No? He's sprinting away. He's feeling very surrounded right now, but he cannot escape the fight starter.
Affirmative.
Oh, another another melee miss at 90%. That's so bad.
Solid connection on that one.
Waiting for orders. On it.
Nice. Ooh, nice try. Well, now that this guy has been so kind as to show his ass to me,
Hey,
I guess I can just stand on the hill and fire missiles into it.
affirmative.
Seems good to me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Target pacified. Waiting for
There goes the ammo. This is the thing about Bex, is like chance to hit has been reduced, especially for bad pilots.
Affirmative.
Nice.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
There goes another weapon.
Reserving action.
Well, it's time for the Blackjack to exit the building.
Orders. Engaging.
Nice. Ah! We somehow did not get the last hit in on the arm. So he's still got his guns.
Yes, Commander. What now?
For now.
Targeting. We're now strike. Standing by. Got it, Commander.
Alright, there go the weapons.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Oh, he's panicking, but he made his save, so
Receiving
he is
you.
not actually ejected.
Confirmed.
Should have ejected when he had the
Target
chance.
confirmed. Enemy down.
Nice.
Roger that.
Acknowledged.
That is how
The asset is
you
Commander.
you maneuver through difficult terrain, and you just pull the enemy apart because the AI has no idea how to maneuver when it's being surrounded and when you're attacking it in a guerrilla fashion. It doesn't know what to do. I mean, look at all the heavies the AI had there, mediums and heavies, and here I am with 2 lights and 2 mediums, crushing 8 mechs with just superior maneuvering and strategy and use of terrain. But yeah, if you would, if I'd have at the very beginning I saw those 2 enemies down there, if I'd have gone after them, then I would have had that archer and all the rest of it on top of the hill shooting down on me, and I would have been murdered. So, something to think about. And that meant skipping a lot of turns just to run around, just to maneuver. And honestly, I would have gotten out of this battle unscathed if it wasn't for some particularly lucky shooting on the leg there. Oh, how I would like an archer. Ooh, this is rare. That is pretty rare. And the rest of this is junk. I really don't want another trebuchet. The trebuchet this is the trebuchet with better hard points. I'd rather have that one. Not much to say here. I just need like 1 day's repair work on my Firestar. Should probably leave this ball of a planet behind and go somewhere else.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Okay. Minor repairs for you. Yang may like it, but I sure as hell don't. It can go in storage. I don't want another one of the bloody things. In fact, let's get rid of it straight away. What are you selling? Ha ha ha, thank you. The guy opens a trench coat and loads of medium lasers underneath. You're just like, what? Let's go somewhere that's not here. Gillifan's Gold, 69 days away. That's a lot of travel to ask from me. Four Skull Urban, 23 days away. Why not? This time we'll be annoying the Capellans.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Let's go. What are we building at the moment? Scaffolding. Repair scaffolding. Speaking of which... let's go. Try and repair the mechs that I want. We haven't looked at the Inner Sphere map for a while, but I'm sure that Steiner is making gains across the Inner Sphere with me, doing their dirty work everywhere.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Okay, sweet. One more day until the scaffolding's done, and then I need to figure out what the next thing I'm going to buy is.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Top-notch work, if I may say so. So this is a good upgrade, but it's quite expensive. at this early phase in the game. Probably start getting the bad events related to the hydroponic garden soon. That's what I was thinking about.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Sort the hydroponic garden out because I don't want the bad events associated with it. Drives me mad. Poker night. Play to win. Dun dun. Alright, the rifleman and the exterminator are ready. Take my retro lance out to a 4-skull for a bit of fun. Ah, look at that. The Panther was ready in time as well. It's Galaxy at War doing its thing. Okay, we've arrived. Man, another long episode. I just seem to be getting into the epic fights recently. Ooh. Ah, no. That might as well just not even be.
New weapon systems available.
I mean, I'll buy them because they're better than default, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. Ah, okay.
New weapon systems available.
Yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Another rifleman sat in storage here. Isn't this the one that's got Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm gonna say it's got BAP. It hasn't got. No BAP. Shame I haven't got more of that. I would think about buying it. Alright, look at all these hard missions. But hey, I've done harder missions with 4 fire starters, and I mean, I've got a rifleman, for crying out loud. It's like easy mode, or something. Alright, cool. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope I'm managing to keep it interesting. And I hope you guys will tune in next time. And I will see you then.